Camcat Publishing presents The Building That Wasn't by Abigail Miles. Narrated by Suzanne Elise Freeman and Scott Brick. 1. The room was white, almost blindingly so, with surfaces that had been scrubbed to a shine, so that by staring at the floor or a wall, it was nearly possible to see one's own reflection. It was clean and fresh and sterile, the perfect canvas. The most beautiful aspect of the white room was how stark, contrasting shapes and colors appeared on the initial blankness. This was an aesthetic quality that the man found particularly pleasing to explore, and so he did as such extensively, to a near compulsive rate. He fancied himself an artist, with the borders of the room providing the ideal location to bring his masterpiece to life. Keeping that in mind, and aiming for the truest form of artistic perfection he could conjure, the man gripped the tool in his hand, his paintbrush of choice, and hefted it before him. His arm dropped in an almost graceful fashion as he completed a full swoop, similar in form to that of a baseball player setting up to bat. Then, pausing once to allow the moment to settle in its resplendent glory, the man slowly lowered his arm, tool in hand, and looked around at what he had created. The white backdrop truly was perfect, he thought. It made the red look so much fresher, sharper and more potent. And the shapes the droplets formed, the pattern they enacted across the room. Perfect. The man admired the final product and couldn't help but think that this may have been some of his finest work yet. Not to mention the added pleasure derived from the screaming. While some find the sound of a human scream to be unpleasant, the man found it to be more precious than music. A chorus of varying pitches and volumes coming together in a resounding crescendo at the final moment. He would do it all for that. For the symphony that was forged as the result of the fear, the excitement, the pain. That's why he was there, after all, to create such a stupendous pain in the people they supplied. Well, that was not technically true. Technically, he was there for many, many more reasons. Glorified kidnapper being one, rubber duck watcher another. But the pain...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?